Okay, for this month's What's New section, we've got a rather cool new product, and it's called Kote. Now, in here, we have the said product. Now, you're probably wondering, what is that? And the answer to that question is, this is a gel-like, we'll call it a liquid or a paste, a bit like Vaseline, and it is used to protect your sharpened hook points. Now, you might be wondering, why specifically sharpened hooks? Now, when you sharpen a hook, you are removing the PTFE coating that basically protects the hook from the water that it's sat in. So if you take that coating off, the water is then able to corrode and penetrate the hook. And what can happen on certain venues, some venues it's far worse than others. You can fish certain lakes, certain spots, and you can put a sharpened hook out there and it doesn't really cause any problems. You reel the hook in the morning, still nice and shiny clean. But a lot of the time, particularly when fishing with bottom baits, you will find that when you reel in the morning, your hook point will have gone from silver, shiny, to dull, black or brown. And if you feel it with your finger, you rub your finger across it, you'll notice how coarse that point has become. We want our points to be as sharp, as strong, and as smooth as possible to ensure that penetration is made easy. The thinner the point, the stiffer and harder the point. Hang on, no, it's fine. The thinner the point, the stiffer and harder the point, the easier it's going to penetrate. Now, that is very important. And to ensure that that stays the case from the moment you cast the hook out to the point when you reel it in the morning, you need something covering that sharpened area. To do that, some people have used candle wax and stuff in the past, but this stuff here is very, very effective, and it does exactly that. You know, you can put the rig out, reel it in, and in most cases, I dare say it won't be all cases. I'm not saying you're never ever going to reel a hook in ever again and find out that there's corrosion, but this stuff makes a very big difference. With pop-ups, you're laughing. You know, if you give a good coating to the hook, you're going to reel it in and it's going to be shiny silver in the morning. So it's perfect for sharpened hooks, it's perfect for Kamakura hooks, and of course the name Kamakura hooks, they're the pre-sharpened hooks from Korda, and that's where it gets its name. It's a very small pot, so it stores easily in your tackle box or your bag, wherever you want to keep it. And by nature, because you're only applying a thin layer to the hooks, it's going to last absolutely ages. And on the subject of applying it to your hooks, I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory, but to apply it, you simply grab your hook, you take your hook, and then where the sharpened area is, the shiny part of the hook, you're just going to run that through the Kamakura. You don't need loads of it on there, so it's all hanging off everywhere, but give it a good coating. Make sure there's no room for error. Evenly coated all the way around, no big globules of it hanging off everywhere, and that is going to protect it once it's out in the lake. And trust me when I say that if you're a hook sharpener or you use sharpened hooks like Kamakuras, adding this is only going to help.